If you're watching this video, I'm guessing you're learning about Drupal for the first time. Welcome! So you've probably heard about Drupal, but let's dig into what Drupal is all about. We often talk about Drupal as a content management system, or a CMS, because we use it to publish content on our website. Drupal is more than just a tool for publishing content. We use the word platform to describe Drupal because it can also integrate with all these other technologies you're using. Drupal can be used to create a system with multiple websites or to create an app or an intranet. And beside the technology side of things, Drupal is also a community. Because it's open source, it means that developers and designers and project managers and other people around the world are contributing to make it work better. These contributors work to add new innovative features all the time. If you're starting a new project, there are so many reasons not to build your website from scratch. Creating a huge website by hand typically takes a big investment, and any time you want to add a new feature, you have to do it by yourself. Many people pick this option because they want more flexibility and need to add a lot of custom features. Frameworks, on the other hand, provide a lot of underlying features, but still require a large investment in custom development. And you'll find that web builders like Squarespace and Wix save a lot of time and cost, but they're not as extensible. With Drupal, you get the best of both worlds, a really flexible platform that also provides a lot of features and APIs out of the box. And this is what makes Drupal so special, this balance of powerful functionality and flexibility. Everyone who uses Drupal benefits from the power of a solid foundation of features that you get out of the box. You also get the flexibility to customize the feature set every time you use Drupal to set up a new project. It's the main reason we at Evolving Web use Drupal for so many of our projects. So let's get specific about some of these out-of-the-box features that Drupal comes with. Drupal's content management features are one of its main selling points. You can create new content types, media types, and decide how you want to categorize content with taxonomy. The content authoring and moderation tools that Drupal provides is also really helpful for teams of content editors. It gives them the tools they need to control how content gets published. And revision tracking goes alongside this to provide the content auditing required for large-scale websites. Drupal comes with a powerful feature called Views, which allows you to create content aggregation listings. With Views, you can create anything from a calendar, to a map, to a list of recent blog posts. But you can also use Drupal with content curation, so your team can decide exactly which content to place on any given page. We hear all the time about great drag-and-drop features for building pages with web builders. Like any modern content management system, Drupal comes with drag-and-drop page building tools. These are ideal for creating marketing content. It also supports multilingual, and this is built in so that creating a website that translates into many languages is possible out of the box. Well-organized navigation is key to any great user experience. And Drupal's navigation system is really flexible, so you can always adapt it to the needs of users. There's also an extensible user authentication system, so you can manage users directly in Drupal and give different types of users access to different parts of the system. You can also integrate user authentication protocols and identity management systems to increase security and reduce the overhead of manually creating user accounts. Now let's get a bit deeper and talk about how Drupal is structured. Drupal core is what you get when you first install Drupal. It's the functionality that every single Drupal website shares. Using a common core means that we benefit from a flexible tool that everyone's using, and you get a modular front end out of the box. It's already been tested for accessibility and security, which is a great baseline to start with. But as you know, every project has its own specific functional needs. When we talk about Drupal Contrib, we're talking about all the contributed code that you can add to core that other people have written. The code that other organizations have developed to provide more functionality. Contrib modules provide a wealth of additional features that you might find useful. And using common Contrib modules like the web form module to create a dynamic form, or Search API to create an advanced on-site search, are the best ways to add functionality to your website in a way that's really sustainable. It means you don't have to maintain all that code by yourself. But sometimes you'll find you need something extra that's specific to your organization. For example, a feature to integrate your web forms with the proprietary software you're using. In this case, you might need to develop a custom module. A custom theme is typically used to add CSS. to add JavaScript, and to customize the templates to make the interface look and feel like your brand. So to make all of this a bit more tangible, let's look at some examples of what you can actually build with Drupal. You can build flexible landing pages that your marketing team can customize using those drag and drop tools. One of those tools is called Layout Builder. Layout Builder comes with Drupal core, and it allows you to move content around visually on the page. You don't have to use Layout Builder for every page, you can just pick which pages need that kind of flexibility. Layout Builder is one of those tools that now comes with Drupal core. It allows you to move content around the page using those drag and drop tools we were talking about. You can enable Layout Builder just for specific pages. You don't have to use it on every single page on your site. Drupal's workflow and publishing features provide dashboards that you can find the content you want to work with, and you can customize these dashboards to your publishing process. When you log into your website, this interface can be connected to your single sign-on tool. So that means that your staff and users can log in more easily. They don't have to create up a separate account just for the website. Drupal's custom content structure means that you can adapt how the website works to the content that you're already working with. Like in this example, it's a website for a book publisher. So obviously book data is at the heart of the website's purpose. Books are presented and aggregated in all kinds of different ways, all based on the content model that's created with Drupal. Drupal is also built to handle managing multilingual content. And this means that you can translate pages and all the interface text on your website, and it makes the website more accessible to users around the world. On-site search is often a really key feature for websites that manage a lot of complex content. And you can adapt the search interface to increase findability of content. You can make an easy-to-use search interface for the general public and a more technical search interface for those audiences that know exactly what they're looking for. There's different ways to create customized forms in Drupal. You can use the web form module, which gives you a drag and drop form building tool. And you can also use Drupal's form API. Either way, forms are built in a way that ensures the security of the whole platform. Drupal is an open platform, and that means that you can integrate the marketing tools that you're already using into your website. You can do this to streamline your process for generating leads and to ensure that you have a good understanding of your users' behavior. If you want to learn more about Drupal, you're in the right place. Evolving Web has a training program to help you get started in the next step in your learning journey. Whatever your role is with respect to your website, we have tracks that are designed to give you the skills and the knowledge and the hands-on practice to give you a full understanding of how Drupal works. You can also jump in on an individual course if there's something specific that you're interested in. So let's stay in touch. We'd love to hear more about your plans to use Drupal and how the team at Evolving Web can help you get there.